it's time. This is our bus that's going to be taking the 10 of us plus our guide to our start point just outside of Pamplona. So we're leaving Bilbao now to begin our Camino Adventure.
We will be there in a few days. Leon was, before the Camino started, Leon was already a very important Roman settlement. It actually was created as a military camp in the times of the Romans. But many other spots that are nowadays villages, towns, cities, etc., really started their existence thanks to the Camino.
And now we're at our first checkpoint and we're physically going to start our Camino walk. So here we go. And our first turn being marked clearly, and it brings us to a beautiful waterfall. A nice quiet walk through the town. The signs are everywhere. So of course we're noticing these beautiful, strange maple style trees, and one of our new friends we thought was becoming a friend has pointed out that us Canadians always see a maple leaf. But then again, when it is the most incredible symbol in the world, it's easy for us to think that they're maple leaves.
But that happens later on, I think. I should check it, but definitely. But it wouldn't surprise me that they took advantage of this bridge because it's a nice bridge to do that.
These are the 18th century walls of Pamplona.
There are also...
And the main archway into Pamplona. In the rain. And a quick stop at a beautiful little spot here in Pamplona. And how are you enjoying your Camino so far?
I'm loving my Camino so far, even though I'm wet. It's all good.
Yeah, it's rained. There was a discussion yesterday while we were at the Guggenheim Museum. Some people thought that the big plant-based animal outside was a cat. Some thought it was a dog. We decided it was a cat that identified as a dog. Outside, it's been raining cats and dogs. So I guess it was a precursor to our day today. We had a beautiful stop for a beer and some tapas, and come outside to this beautiful cathedral here in Pamplona. We're about to walk our way through and enjoy a coffee in a little bit. Hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, think about giving us a thumbs up and maybe subscribing to the channel. We're going to be spending the next 13 days experiencing different parts of the Camino de Santiago as we head to Santiago de Compostela. So thanks again, and hope you keep enjoying the rest of this edition of Dirt Road Traveler.
Every morning at 8. And this is the town hall where they do the big speech at the beginning of the feast.
The streets of Pamplona with no bulls, just rain. But it's so beautiful. It is a wonderful little town.
Are we all here?
And then it rains some more. And here in Pamplona is this beautiful cafe called Cafe Iruña. Cafe Iruña was one of the favorite hangouts of Ernest Hemingway while he was in Spain as a war correspondent during World War II. And now we're making a stop at Marques de Riscal winery for a tour and a little bit of wine tasting. Now, having been at the Guggenheim Museum yesterday, we of course get another special treat from our favorite Canadian architect. You know who that is.
And here is the first presentation that is done by 20 and in this case we want to transform the sugar into give you a little bit and then you explore and take pictures if you want to.
We just heard that there are 36,000 barrels being stored on this site. Imagine each of them being cleaned every 3 to 6 months. Unbelievable. And another room of barrels. And another room of barrels. And another room of barrels. This room, they're stacked 3 high. Another room of barrels. And another room of barrels. And this is just this one building. This particular building is from 1860 and houses their wine collection. 130,000 bottles in this collection, including every single vintage that they've made since 1862. Fun fact, the winery gave Frank Gehry a bottle of the 1929 vintage to celebrate his year of birth when he was for doing his architecture of the hotel. After finishing the wine tour, we've arrived in Logorno and we're heading to our hotel for the evening.
Identify it, so now you know you are on a place which is related with religion, okay? And it's very easy to move through Camino all around because you will see the arrow always leading in the direction, and you will see the symbol, the cell, because the cell is at the same time an arrow. It's the point, it's Santiago, and all the roads that go to Santiago.
So this game is the Camino version of Snakes and Ladders. The difference is, in this game, there's prisons, there's death, but at the end, it's about the experience.
That is the reason why you should pass for us. One, the staff, the cell.
I love all his Camino passport stamps, in particular Darth Vader. So our tour is taking us on a tapas and wine tour at this point. So let's see what they have in store for us for dinner. So we're stopping at the Bar Soriano first, and their tapas specialty is mushrooms stacked with shrimp on bread, and we're going to be having white wine. So stop number 1.
So you can take it from the bottom and you begin to eat it from the top. Okay, you take one and
You
then
pull it down gradually.
yeah. So you can eat it holding the bread, which is not that hot. You can eat everything. Okay?
Stop 2, Blanco y Negro. It's a beautiful little restaurant. We're going to be having a treat like that. Here it is, and it's glorious. It's a fish similar to anchovy with peppers and oil and vinegar. And here we go.
There is a difference between pincho and tapa. Pincho is in the north and it comes from the word pinchar, because when they serve the wine, they offer a slice of chorizo or something, pincho on the bread. But in the south, when they name it tapa, because they use a dish or something to tapar, to cover the wine jar, and they put olive cheese something on this tapa. So in the south is tapa, in the north, pincho.
So, stop number 3, it's too busy in there to try to do a video. We're having a beautiful glass of red wine, and the specialty here is a red pepper stuffed with meat and then sort of deep fried. The bar is called Bar Sabas La Laurel, and this is pretty slick, really good. 4th and final stop is La Anjana. Here we go.
Roquefort.
Yes.
It's a French blue cheese.
Yes.
Melted on the top. So you have this combination of tastes, the meat and the tasting.
Sounds wonderful.
You like it?
This is the end of our day here in Logorno. And let me tell you, this tapas and pinchos and wine experience has been an absolute amazing time. The foods and the wines in this region are absolutely incredible. Thanks for watching this episode of Dirt Road Traveler. We hope that you enjoy the rest of our experiences while we enjoy our time on the Camino Adventure. Bye for now.